Hello and good evening, boxing world, and welcome to another edition of Fantasy Bout Hour, the channel dedicated to bringing you fantasy matchups on a regular basis. If there's a particular matchup that you want me to cover, please leave it in the comment section, and I promise to honor your request. Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell notification. If I've somehow overlooked your request, it hasn't been intentionally, so please send me a reminder, and I will get that done for you. The fight that I'll be bringing to you in this video comes by way of request, and it is coming from Death from Up Above. I thank you for your request, and I thank you for participating in the channel. The fight that they mentioned is between David, the Haymaker Haye, versus Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And as most of you probably know, they've sparred at some point. David Haye got the best of Wilder in their sparring session. But we know that sparring and the actual fight are two different things. Plus, that happened years ago. So I will say that David Haye is more fundamentally sound than Wilder. He's more technical than Wilder. He himself isn't the most orthodox fighter, but he does have the fundamentals on his side, or some of the fundamentals on his side. They call him the Haymaker because he throws haymakers. David Haye has great upper body movement. He's slick. He has great pot shots. And he's a showman. Good footwork. So David Haye's a great fighter. I would say he's a good fighter. Didn't live up to his full potential because of injuries, so on and so forth. But he was decent in there. We know that Wilder gets criticized for his lack of fundamentals, and things of that nature. But he has that right-hand eraser. And the way that I look at it, a win is a win. So that's just me. So as far as how this fight would take place, I think this would be like most of Deontay Wilder's fights with David Haye, Fury on the brain, with David Haye having the upper hand for most of the fight. For David Haye would outbox him. David Haye would outwork him for most of the fight. And he would throw more punches. He would let his hands go more. Wilder would just kind of stick his jab out there, flick his jab out there, trying to feel out the range. And he would get countered a few times in the process. But at some point, that hammer is going to drop. And Wilder is going to catch him. So, yes. That's just the way that I see it. That's just the way that I see it. David Haye having the upper hand through most of the fight. Just having his way for most of the fight. And then just out of nowhere, boom. I call it the right hand bronze bomb. Yeah, that may sound lame, but that's just my nickname for it. And so I see Wilder winning in usual fashion by devastating knockout after getting outworked for most of the fight. So that's it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next video.